Okay, so this chapter follows the reign of JOASH, okay, the boy king preserved by God. Early in his reign, he restores the temple worship and repairs the house of the Lord, but later compromise marks his downfall. The first part of this chapter covers Joash's early reign. Joash begins to reign at 7 years old and rules 40 years in Jerusalem. His mother is Zibiah from Beersheba. Joash does what is right in the Lord's eyes as long as Jehoiada the priest instructs him. However, the high places are not removed. People still sacrifice there. His faithfulness is dependent on godly leadership. Once Jehoiada dies, Joash falters. Okay, so the second part of the chapter covers temple repairs planned. Joash commands that all dedicated money from census vows and freewill offerings be used for repairing the temple. But by the 23rd year of his reign, the priests have not repaired it. Josh rebukes them, ordering that no more funds go through the priest's hands only for the repair work. Joash shows leadership in ensuring God's house is restored. The third part of the chapter covers the temple repairs carried out. A chest is placed at the temple entrance to collect offerings. When it fills, the king's secretary and high priest count the money and give it to the overseers for repairs. Funds are used to pay workers, carpenters, builders, masons, stonecutters, and to buy wood and stone. The money is not used for temple utensils, bells, trumpets, etc., but is strictly for structural repairs, okay? So the system is honest and transparent. No money is misused. Careful stewardship and accountability ensure God's work was done properly, okay? The fourth part of the chapter covers Josiah's later years and death. Hazael, king of Iran, threatens Jerusalem. Joash pays him off with sacred gifts from the temple and palace treasures. Later, Joash's officials conspire against him and assassinate him at Beth Millah. He is buried in the city of David, and his son Amaziah succeeds him. Joash began with faithfulness but ended in compromise, robbing the temple to appease enemies and losing the loyalty of his people. So, the lessons of this chapter are like the first one is God's house matters. Joash prioritized repairing the temple, showing reverence for worship. Second lesson, leadership shapes faithfulness. Joash followed God while Jehoiada lived, but faltered when he was gone, highlighting that the need for personal conviction, not borrowed faith. Third lesson, accountability in God's work is vital. The chest system ensures honesty and trust in handling offerings. Final lesson, good beginnings don't guarantee good endings. Joash's story warns us that consistency matters more than early zeal. So Joash reigns 40 years, beginning well by repairing the temple under Jehoiada's guidance. Offerings are collected honestly and repairs are made, but later Josh compromises paying off Aaron with the temple treasuries, okay, and is assassinated by his own officials. His reign is a mix of faithfulness and failure, okay.